Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Steelers training camp day 7 review. Yesterday we seen some crazy things happen in training camp. You know, George Pickens going out there and dominating, making some crazy catches and all types of stuff. But we're going to start off with the offensive side again this time, and then get to the defensive side, and then get to some other things as well. On the offensive side, you know, Kenny Pickett, we've seen him going out there delivering a deep ball very well. Every time I see a highlight of Kenny Pickett or see a report about Kenny Pickett, and I was scrolling through because I always because the Steelers they started training camp was it 12:55, and that's when they start like doing the things with it's open to the media like that. So at 12:55 is open, and then for us, I'm in Texas, so for us is I believe it's 1:55. I think it's 1 hour ahead. Yeah, so 1:55. So I always wait till like 3 o'clock so all the stuff come out and stuff, and then I'll go through all the things through the websites, through through Twitter. Well, it's called X now, some crazy thing they changed it to. But through Twitter, through the websites, through all types of stuff. There's like seeing different reports and all things, and watching video clips and things. And every time I go on it, I keep seeing Kenny Pickett deliver some amazing passes. People talk about that last year, that Kenny Pickett don't have the deep ball ability. He can't throw the ball down the field deep. Kenny Pickett is inaccurate down the field, but he's showing you that last year he didn't really get the opportunity to let it loose too much. But this year we've seen him get more opportunity to go out there and deliver a deep ball, to go out there and throw it down the field and sling it down the field and make some big time plays. What we kind of missing from the offense last season, and now with the new equipped O-line, it kind of helps that out a lot too as well. I'm seeing him deliver some passes to GP, passes to Deontay Johnson, even Najee. Najee had a great catch. Najee went out there. He was guarded by, who was he guarded by? It was number 44. I forgot who number 44 is. I'm thinking of Tyler Makovich, but he did not play for us. He hasn't played for us in like 3 or 4 years. Who's number 4 currently? Trying to see. Who's number 44? It's not Cole Holcomb, right? Cole Holcomb's 50 something. But yeah, I know some people have some different numbers. They got some of the new players got some new numbers. I gotta get the numbers. I think Kawhi Alexander got 26, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got 26 out there. So yeah, they gotta get used to some of the new numbers for some of the players. It shouldn't take that long. But who number 44 was, he played some good coverage initially, but Najee stacked them. Once a receiver gets in front of you and stack you, you get stacked like that, stack you, and they kind of like box out. In basketball, you box a player out. It's basically like that with the receivers. They stack you up, and then over the shoulder is very easy. Especially the ball placement is nice, and the ball placement was beautiful. And we've seen Deontay Johnson go out there on the sideline as well, catch a beautiful catch on the sideline, and then we've seen Calvin Austin with a big time catch down the field too for a touchdown. Now on that play, so I'm going to kind of segue to the defense. On that play, the defense really got a sack. If it was a real game, that would have been a sack. Mr. Trubisky had to hit the ball. He hit the ball for a little while before he released it, and he kind of like stepped into the pressure. So the way the defenders came in, can't hit the quarterback in practice, but that would have been definitely a sack. So that was still good defense by the guys, but it's still a nice ball, and it's still a nice play by Calvin Austin though. But the defense, the pass rush has been playing at a good level. We've seen the little one-on-ones they did a few days ago, and just like you watch like some of the plays, you just see how they're getting through. And I know some of those plays that Kenny Pickett delivered those balls on the field and stuff like that. They're beautiful plays, beautiful passes, and beautiful for the offense going out there and getting it and making a play. But in this is a real game, that would have been some sacks. It would have been some sacks for sure, because the defense was getting through, and that's what I love to see in the pass rush. The one thing about Steelers football, we're always going to have some way to get to the quarterback. No matter what area you turn on Steelers football, they're always going to have a way to get to the quarterback. They're always going to be one of the best, if not the best, at getting to the quarterback, and that's how you win games like that. What's his name from the Raiders? The owner was Al Davis. I would say you hit you take the quarterback down, you take him down hard, you hit him hard. That's what you gotta do. I think that's been the old saying for a long time. People always say you want to hit the quarterback, you want to kind of like make it uncomfortable. And the Steelers pass rush is very good. With T.J. Watt out there, Alex Highsmith out there, Cam Hayward, Larry OG, and then we got Keanu Bitten, who we drafted. Herbig is another rotational piece as well. You got Golden. I forgot his name. Golden out there too, as well as a rotational piece. A solid player, pretty good player too. And you got all these different guys like that. It's on like the line. It's gonna make plays for you. And don't forget about DeMarvin Leal. DeMarvin Leal was playing pretty good football, especially in the run stuff. And then he was playing some pretty good football before the injury happened, where he kind of missed the rest of the year. He was playing nice, and I think he'd be a nice rotational piece to add to the team and can get better and better. He was a third-round draft pick from Texas A&M. I feel like he can get better and better and work his way to being a starter in the future. But we got a lot of depth, and especially the front seven got a lot of depth. A lot of different guys can come in and different ways we can do things, and we can get back to that Blitzburg way too as well. Elan Roberts add to the team is a nice addition. Of course, Quan Alexander too as well. He's more of a coverage guy, but Elan Roberts is a downhill type guy. Seeing him blitz in and different packages would be nice to see. He's very good in the run stuffing and very good at getting downhill and just creating pressure to the quarterback. So we're going to see a lot of different formations, a lot of different packages for these players as well. It's going to be awesome. Another thing I like that I saw from the defense was the secondary being very physical. Very physical secondary. Of course, we know some plays happen when George Pickens making some big time plays and some of the receivers make some crazy catches, but the defense on those plays are very good. And if you actually going by a real game situation, some of those plays will be sacks because those like too long like that. You're not gonna be able to hold the ball for like 7 seconds. Like they're not gonna happen. But the way the defense is not afraid to like get physical and play that physical style of football. We've been missing that from the secondary. Of course, Minka Fitzpatrick played physical, and we know we got like Edmonds last year play physical, but from the cornerback position, I'm going to say cornerback position, we're missing that because those guys have really not, Levi Wallace played like that, but when we had all the guys we had in the past, like Artie Burns, used to get burned a lot. We had remember Antoine Blake, we had the pick six against the Chargers. He had his moments. Cody Sensabar, he had his moments sometimes too. Ross Cockrell, another guy who had his moments. It was just like a lot of collective guys who was like, it was not that good. Joe Hayden, of course, was cool like that, but he's not really he's not really a physical cornerback, but he's a good cornerback, or a good cornerback. But he's not really a physical type guy. And you look at trying to see anybody else on recent history. Of course, who do we have? That was his name. He was just Witherspoon. I forgot his name. Witherspoon. Akil Witherspoon. He had his moments. The first year he was here, he got the opportunity. I was wondering why the Steelers had him benched for a long time. It was like, and then we see him play, and he was like, oh, he's not playing good. Maybe that's the reason they had him benched, because we came back the next year. I don't know what happened. He lost all his skills. I guess it was like Kevin Durant movie with the Thunderstruck, where he lost his powers when he hit the mascot. It was basically like that, like Mike lost his powers in the shoes. Because I don't know what happened to Witherspoon. He was playing very good football. And then he came back the first week of the season against the Bengals. He goes to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, and then I was like, okay, I can give him a slide a little bit. He had an interception as well, but then Mark Cooper cooked him, and then we still seeing Nelson Aguilar cook him, and Jacoby Myers cook him, and all these different guys. I'm like, he getting cooked by everybody. I think I probably could have went out there and cooked him as well. The way he was playing football last year, he's still very young, so hopefully he find a new team and find a way to get settled in, a right system for him. But it just didn't look too good last year. I'm glad that we got these new guys in, Patrick Peterson, and we got Joey Porter Jr., who's been playing good. Had his first interception last training camp day, which was yesterday. He had his first interception. He's always there on the jugs machine, getting a lot of catches in. I'll be the first one there every time like that, because that's a big part of being a cornerback as well. Like kind of like getting used to using your hands and stuff. It's always great to see too. You see both sides of the field like that. That's a lot of the great cornerbacks. You hear Deion Sanders talk about that he played both sides of the ball. He said, and like growing up, and he played in school and stuff. He played receiver and he played cornerback. And then when he got to he started doing trickery plays and stuff, he played both of those sides of the ball as well. He played all three sides of the ball. He was a kick returner as well. And he's a punt returner, I meant to say, as well. And then you see Deion Sanders, he got to the NFL, certain situations, they put him out there as a receiver. And, when you play receiver and corner, you kind of can get a semblance of both what they like. As a cornerback, you're like, okay, I know exactly what they're going to do, because I do that when I play receiver. And I know what they want to do and what position they want to get you in. And then as a receiver, you're like, I know what the cornerback want to do, because I play cornerback primarily the whole time and see things like that. So it's always great when they get the cornerbacks on the jug machines and have them do a little, they're not running like receiver drills fully, but doing a little bit. It's kind of like just like to get acquainted to being used to seeing what the receiver sees on the side of the field. And like, it's always great to see those guys match up well together too. And I think some of the receivers probably give them some cues and tips as well too. And some of the corners give them some cues and tips. And we all, at the end of the day, they might be competing, but they're still on the team together. You're like, hey, I'm a receiver. I like doing this like that. So watch out for that. Like, okay, I'm a corner. I like doing this too. So watch out for that. When they do that, you know what to do, like in certain situations. So it's always great to have that chemistry with the offense and defense, just practicing together and going at it against each other in a competitive nature to build up that chemistry, that awareness, for like any time the situations ever happen on the field. Another thing too that I saw too, of course we all saw, kind of down about, is Corey Trice, the injury. They say he put him on IR and he's out for the rest of the season. He got carted off the field yesterday. I thought it was maybe just like maybe like some type of tweak or ankle sprain or something like that. I didn't think it was, I didn't know exactly what the injury was. I see him getting carted off. I didn't know. So I know what part of the leg or what part of the body know exactly what it was. They say he's out for the rest of the season. Corey Trice was a 7th-round draft pick. If you guys don't know, most of you guys probably do know, of course. He probably could have went maybe 4th round, most likely 4th or 5th round, probably a little higher. But the injury concerns that he had in college, those teams kind of like let him drop a little bit. But he has a lot of potential. He can play inside and outside as a cornerback, which is very good. It's very versatile. He's like 6'4", I think, 6'4" corner. Play very physical. We've seen him make some nice plays too. We see him training. We see him trying to like learn and get better. Most likely the Steelers are going to use him in different packages as well on the field. So he's out for the rest of the year. So hopefully he recovers. Hopefully he gets back to being Corey Trice and get a chance to shine, opportunity to showcase his skills and showcase that even though he got drafted in the 7th round, that's not where he's going to end. It's like in the 7th round, he's going to end and work his way up to the top to be a good cornerback in his league and be a good player for a good amount of time. So hopefully that he can do that when he comes back. So yeah, shout out to Corey Trice. But my overall thoughts, it's 39 days left until the kickoff for the Steelers football. Is also when is preseason? I think preseason. I don't know. First preseason game is tomorrow. It's I won't say Packers, but I keep seeing Aaron Rodgers' picture. The Jets and the Browns. I think the Steelers' first preseason game is. I don't think it's next week. I think we have the next. It might be. It could be next week though. Let me know in the comment section down below. I think it's like around I think it's like the 15th, 16th. It's something right around there. But I'm gonna be watching that and tuning into that, so you guys can watch me watch that as well. I'm gonna do a watch party for that. And also, I like the way our team looked. Our team looked very improved, vastly improved from last season. We made a significant amount of improvement and adjustments too. Because last year, you look at the last year team and then this year team, you can see a lot of different things that are completely different. It's like first of all, the feel of the team. The feel of the team feels very positive, feel very hungry, and feel very like anxious to go out there and prove themselves right. And also, you can see a lot of so a different feel, like a faster paced feel, and just like a lot more creativity out there with the offense and the defense because of the depth that's added and the people that's added, the pieces on the team now. So I'm very excited and pumped up to see what the Steelers got in store. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys like this video. Leave a like and subscribe, comment if you got some comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow on the channel. Peace out. Or today, actually. I might upload that basketball video today. So just I see you guys when I see you. Peace out.